Welcome to HOIA, Healthy, Organic, Inspired Asian Food and Cooking. I'm Diane Yang Kirk, and today we'll be making a Chinese string bean and chicken stir fry. I know this is really popular for those who love Chinese takeout, but it's not always healthy. But today we'll be making a version that is healthy and you can make it at home. Well, I'm not gonna string bean you along, so let's get started. HOIA! We've got organic free-range chicken breast. This is almost a pound, which is pretty close. A large breast is good. We're gonna slice it in half. Large breast, oh my goodness. And we're going to make thin slices that are square-like, kind of like wheat thins. Wheat thins. We're cutting against the grain, as always, to make sure that you have tender, delicious slices of chicken. If you've ever wondered why Chinese stir-fried meat is so flavorful, it's because it's usually marinated ahead of time. So that's no different in this recipe. A lot of Chinese recipes call for cornstarch, but we're using arrowroot instead because it's much better for you. 2 teaspoons. A little cleanup tip, I'm doing my dry ingredients first so I can use the same spoon. I've got rice vinegar and also my sugar or agave, my sweetness content. If you don't have that, you can always use mirin, but since I do, I will be doing this. It's 2 teaspoons of rice wine and 1 teaspoon of agave. Just so you know, this Chinese rice cooking wine is not sake. You're not gonna wanna drink this. I think it even says it on the bottle. Not for beverage use, unless you're desperate, I don't know. 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. It's like cough syrup. Remember that from Mary Poppins. I love that movie. Now that all the marinade is in there, we're going to infuse. If you can marinate this ahead of time, that's fantastic. Up to 12 hours is great. If you don't have time, then just the time it takes to chop up the rest of the ingredients is absolutely fine. Got some beautiful organic string beans. These were already trimmed, but I like to trim it anyway, just so that it is really fresh and pretty. 2 to 3 cuts per string bean is perfect. I'm using my kitchen shears because it's easy to quickly cut my string beans. If you don't have kitchen shears, just cut them using a knife. After learning from previous episodes, I got my handy dandy Terminator glasses. Now I can terminate this onion. Whoop whoop! This is a large onion, so I'm only gonna use half. If you have a smaller onion, the whole thing will be necessary. How did these glasses make me look? It's hard to see in these, but I'm not crying. Doing about 1/2-inch slices. This onion has been terminated, and these glasses will be back. This is optional, but I love my string bean and chicken dish to have some heat. So I'm cutting up some chilies. They're dried and they'll give a little pop of color. And definitely that spiciness, which is oh so yummy. And now we get to stir frying. I have my organic sunflower oil, about 1 tablespoon in a super hot pan, and make sure you use a pan that has a lid, and I'll explain why later. I've got my marinated chicken. I'm gonna put this in. Woo! Once you put the chicken down, try not to touch it too much. Once it seems like it's a little bit cooked through, then give it a quick flip. It's a super hot pan, and the oil is also really hot. This will cook really quickly. The chicken doesn't have to be cooked all the way through because it's gonna be added back into the pan later, but if you see that it's a little bit brown, perfect. In the same pan, you don't have to wash it, whoop whoop, another tablespoon of your cooking oil, a few fresh garlic cloves, pressed, chopped, minced, however you like it, straight into the oil. I love garlic, so I'm gonna go for 3. 3's a charm. Whoop. Bam. And in with the garlic, our onion. And in with the onion, red hot chili peppers. I've got the garlic, onions, and red chili peppers on high heat. I'm about to add in my green beans, my string beans, and this is called stir frying. Mixing it all up, just infusing it so that the oil from the pan can get all over the ingredients. It's slippery. Don't go dirty. Maybe it's just because I have a dirty mind. Yeah, you didn't think that? Now we have our lid. We're gonna pop this on for about 3 minutes so that the string beans can soften. Well, I'm not gonna drink my cooking rice wine, but I've got actual sake rice wine. While we're waiting, we're gonna have a sake dance break. Sake it to me. Sake it to me, sake it to me, sake it to me. I definitely needed some sake. No, nope, nope, nope. 3 minutes is fast. 3 minutes is over. We're gonna open up this lid and that smells delicious. I've got black bean garlic sauce, which I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon to the pan. I didn't add it earlier because I didn't want it to burn in here. Going to infuse that. Just adds a little extra flavor and color also to the green string beans, our chicken back in the pan. We're almost done and it's almost ready to eat. Once all the ingredients have been mixed together, we're done and we're ready to plate. I've got another trick for you. We've got some brown rice, a round bowl, and here comes the trick. Voila! Boom! A perfect rice mound. All right. So excited! And that's how you make a healthy Chinese string bean and chicken stir fry. HOIA! Whoop! I'm Diane Yang Kirk and Diane Yang again.
That's cut.
We will be making a Chinese, I don't know. Instead of cornstarch, we're using arrowroot, which is, try to say that 10 times fast. We're using arrowroot. And it's a very quick cook so that the pan is empty and then you will do the vegetables later. I'm going to cut all that, screw all that. We're not talking about all that. And that's how you make a healthy Chinese chicken, nope. And that's how you make a healthy Chinese string bean. If you enjoyed this episode of HOIA Food and Cooking, please like this video and share it with your friends. New videos will be going up each week on my channel, so please subscribe to see the latest delicious, healthy, organic, inspired Asian food recipes. I'd love to hear from you, so please comment below and tell me what you loved about this video, and also what dishes you'd like to see me prepare in the future. HOIA!